What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, we're gonna be going over the best gear set and how to actually build the gear for Bloody Elizabeth coming to global this Tuesday. So let's hop into the video. I want to give a huge shout out to Davo for letting me hop on his account on JP here to actually show you guys Elizabeth in her her actual form. I would have went on my account and just did like a showcase of my my other Liz, but that would be global, and I wanted to show the actual one on JP. So we're just gonna hop on Davo's account here, and I'm gonna show you guys the Elizabeth. So this is Bloody Liz, or the brand new Goddess Liz that has come to JP, the light attribute one, and Davo does have the 6 out of 6. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the best gear set for her and what I recommend you guys do in terms of building the gear for this Elizabeth. So in terms of the gear set that you want to build, you want to do a HP defense set. The reason you want to make a HP defense set for Elizabeth is because her ultimate is going to scale through her max HP. So I'm going to actually pull up GC database here to give you guys an idea. Alright, so I have pulled up GC database here, and as you guys can see, when a specific ally uses a skill, increases basic stats of the ally by 4% up to a maximum of 6 times. If increased to max, recovers HP of the specific ally by 30% of max HP, then increases all the hero stats by 15% for 5 turns, not taking into account recovery rate. And these specific heroes can be Sins or Archangels. That coincides with her ultimate, as I was talking about earlier, where it inflicts damage equal to the hero's max HP on all enemies and applies revive on all allies for 1 turn. So the inflicting damage to max on max HP, this is based on how much total HP Elizabeth is gonna have to increase the amount of damage you get out of it. So let's say you guys are at 1 out of 6, you're gonna be doing 30% max HP. If you're at 6 out of 6, you're gonna be doing 60% max HP. And if you want to completely take advantage of Elizabeth right there, you want to make sure that you are running Elizabeth on the HP defense set for this piece right here. In terms of damage she'll do on her main skills, obviously, as I explained earlier, with her passive, she's getting her a basic stat increase for herself. So she's getting up to 24% basic stats because 4 times 6, and then you also get the 15% all stats on top of that, so that in terms of damage she'll do, she will be dishing out a lot of damage. And for Elizabeth's regular cards here, she actually does deal flood on her first card here, which is based on for every remaining percent of HP on self, she does more damage. And then her second skill is a brand new effect, which actually inflicts damage equal to 275% of attack on all enemies, and for each ultimate move gauge orbit inflicts additional damage equal to 8% of max HP. So you can see that some of Elizabeth's skill still scales off of max HP, and so because most of her kit does scale through max HP, I'd highly advise everyone make a HP defense gear set. Now that we went over making the HP defense gear set, what substat rules do you guys want to make sure you have on your Elizabeth? You want to make sure that on the top 2 pieces you want to have attack percent. I see Davo already has gotten attack percent max. You can see that it's attack, guys, because on the JP version at least, because the kanji here actually does match the percentage right here. So you can see this little effect right here, or this little icon. It does match throughout the whole thing, so you can see it's attack. So attack on the top 2 pieces, you want to make sure you have HP percent on the bottom 2 pieces, and then defense percent on the middle 2 pieces. So and in terms of the layout of the gear, it doesn't necessarily matter at the end of the day, but I do highly advise you guys make sure the middle pieces are the defense pieces, so the 2 set defense. I would advise you guys do the 2 set defense on the middle pieces, because that makes more leeway for you to work on your really good substats here, on your HP substats and your attack substats. It doesn't necessarily matter though, like Davo has his defense piece on the bottom piece here, and then he has his HP slot here, but you could swap these and it would be a little bit better. But regardless, it doesn't change the amount of total stats you get if you min-max the gear. So if you were going for min-maxing gear regardless, it doesn't really change that fact right there. So in terms of Elizabeth in general and on HP defense gear set, how else does she provide for the team on HP defense? So the thing is, with Elizabeth on HP defense as well, she will be a lot more tanky than you'd think. And being that she's going to be super tanky, it's going to be harder to kill her, so that she's going to be able to actually proc her revive a lot easier if she's on the field longer, right? Because if you guys don't know, her ultimate will apply revive, and will do for 2 turns at 6 out of 6, and it'll be a great buff, so no one can stop the revive once she gets it off. I think if she's 4 out of 6 or higher, she can actually get it off, and it'll be fine. So yeah, that's gonna be Elizabeth right there. And so we can actually hop in to do 1 match of PvP here on Davo's account. So I'll do a little mini showcase here, just doing 1 match. I don't want to go too crazy on his account. Alright, so we're actually going to be testing out Devo's Elizabeth on this Goddess Race team he has here. I don't want to touch all his gear or anything like that, so we're just going to leave it with this team right here to actually test it out. So we're going to be using Elizabeth with Margaret, Tarmiel, and then with green Zeldris in the backline here. So having Tarmiel on the team with his Holy Relic too, because he does have his Holy Relic, makes it so we lock ultimates on the enemies. So if they were to push for an ultimate, you know, they're gonna be cucked trying to do it. And then we also have Margaret here for the you know, the extra damage dealt, damage reduction, and then on top of the fact that Elizabeth here is going to be running the HP defense and ready to you know, fight. Let's see. So we're actually going to test out the fight and see how well she can perform. So let's actually hop in here and see what Elizabeth can do on HP defense. So let's actually see here. Alright, so we're hopping into the match here. We got a Valenti, Trader, Melly, Diane team, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but that does mean that we are free to just start buffing up, which is good. So we can just do this, we can do this, and we can just rip the AoE. Actually, no, I feel like it's gonna be evade food, because it definitely is a real player. So we'll do this. We'll buff up with Margaret first. This, and then I'll do the AoE with Liz. Let's do that. So we're actually just gonna do that, get damage dealt. We're gonna do the AoE because I baited out evade food, so it wasn't actually evade food. But it is a Tarmiel link though, I can actually see there. So we're not doing a lot of damage just because he has Valenti on the team there. But we should be able to kill the Valenti though, fairly easily once we start stacking up with Liz here. And in terms of the ultimate damage we can get off with Liz as well, if we can push for it, will be a lot of as well. So let's actually see. There we go. So now Diane is actually cucked right there in terms of what she can do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the single target here with I'm actually gonna buff up with Tarmiel. Actually we're gonna merge this, and I'm gonna do the single target with Liz to actually see how much damage we can get off here. So we have damage dealt, and we have, yeah, like that's a pretty good chunk of damage considering he had Valenti as well. That's not bad. I'm expecting a lot worse, I'm not gonna lie. Let's actually see here what he does. So he's gonna push a Trader Melly ult right there, so that's fine. You guys can see, like, even on HP defense, like, Elizabeth's able to tank fairly well, right? So that's very good. That's very good. So yeah, he's gonna get his ultimate there on Trader Melly. He's not gonna be able to use his Trader Melly ult though, or his Diane ult, because he just actually did get a ult sealed there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have I'm gonna push ultimate on Margaret. So we're gonna do this, and then we're actually gonna do the single target with Liz here to actually get her ult as well. So the only way we actually get gauge reduction here would be if he has double single target on Diane there. So hopefully we'll be able to get off the ultimate with Liz, right? So there we go. So we did actually get the all stats up from her passive as well, and we have the 6/6 Liz and the Margaret. So let's hope that he doesn't have. It looks like he actually did have two single targets with Diane there though. Which is a little bit unfortunate if he did get that. Let's see. So he does a single target. He really did have double single target. Okay, fair play, fair play. I think we can get the kill though onto the thing as long as he didn't taunt. Okay, so he does no damage there. So now we'll actually just have to go for the kill onto Trader Melly. So let's go for it right now then. We'll do this, this, and then we'll do Tarmiel single target there as well because he has Flood as well. So let's actually just try that. We just gotta go full into Trader Melly there. Yeah, Liz is doing a lot, man. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, no, that's insane. Like on HP, the fact that she's able to do that, bro, is kind of stupid. Like for real, man. So as you guys can see, like even on HP, Elizabeth does so much damage that, like, her tanking ability and the damage she can deal is really strong. So I don't think you need to build like an attack set, and I don't really think you need to build like an HP crit set either, because even on HP defense she's still gonna hit super hard, and I think that's like what comes for the value for her at least. But yeah, that ult's not gonna do a lot of damage because she doesn't have a taunt up. So we're actually gonna tank that really well. Yeah, the Goddess team in general too is just super stupid. So obviously, you know, there wasn't really anything that they could do. But yeah, that's gonna be the showcase. A little bit of Elizabeth there with the HP defense gear to kind of give you guys an idea on why you would run HP defense. HP defense, I feel like, is definitely gonna be her best gear set, and I feel like a lot of people on global should definitely prep gear for her in that manner, because HP defense for her on her scaling is gonna be the best in terms of what she's able to do. So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.